roads that illegal drivers were driving. Truck drivers, Marcus Coleman and Delilah's father has told a story over and over again.
All that's true at a given.
That
That's true at a given, Ms. Noem, but you say you're only going after the worst of the worst, and you're not. Go after the worst of the worst. And if you did, people wouldn't find your department to be the worst department in the United States of America.
We do targeted enforcement based on intelligence and go after the worst of the worst. When we are on those enforcement actions, if there are people with those individuals, we confirm their identities as well to make sure that they have legal status in our country. We need to make sure that people understand that when you come into this country illegally, overstay a student visa, if you don't go in for your
I'm going to reclaim my time because
if you're out of legal status,
I'm reclaiming my time, Madam
home.
Secretary, please. That's one issue. Another issue is the fact of training. And an ICE Academy has Ryan Schwank, a former instructor and immigration and customs enforcement attorney, joined ICE in 2021 and resigned February 13 because he wanted people to know that he received secretive orders to teach new cadets to violate the Constitution by entering homes without a judicial warrant. He says the time, the studies, the constitutional law and deadly force have all been cut down. Instead of doing 8 hours a day, they do 12 hours a day. You've increased.
Sir, the gentleman you're referencing was detailed to FLETC for training for a couple of months. He's a trial attorney. He was never there before we changed the curriculum. He was only there for a couple of months after we had changed it and made sure that it was 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. All of the individuals received all the training they did before.
I've got 27 seconds left.
They also
Let me 27 seconds left. I reclaim my time. I taught police law. You get more learning in the less time you give them. If you more time, they learn less because their brains start to go other places. Do you have any people that you've hired who were January 6 offenders?
Not that I know of.
Can you go in your records and tell me if anybody who you hired was a January 6 offender?
I'll get back to you on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gentleman's time has expired. Mr. Massey.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Secretary Noem, I'd be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to thank you for your service as governor during the COVID epidemic, when so many governors and mayors used their power to limit freedoms. I think you, along with Ron DeSantis, exercised great discretion by trusting the people that you worked for, basically your citizens, to make their own decisions about vaccines and mandates and lockdowns. So my hat's off to you for your service there. And I know the job you have now is extremely difficult. Today here on the dais, it's going to be partisan, I know that. But keep in mind that the majority of Americans support the work that you all are doing, and we want to make it easier, and we want to make it safer for the citizens.